everybody used to say that, oh, once you retire, if you don't find a little part-time job or something, you're going to be bored out of your mind. Well, the way I define boredom is how quick time goes by, and time is just freaking flying, even though I'm not really doing anything. It's almost like I have a little routine. I get up, I do, a little bit of stuff. I check emails, blah, 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 make coffee, look after the critters, the dog, my bearded dragon, and the fish, make sure they're fed. And I got my little routine. Certain times a day I do certain things, and the whole bloody day just zooms by. Next thing you know, it's bedtime. Hey, this is great.
Getting home and settling in, putting on my virtual skin. Oh, I love this world, I love this place, I love the sky, I love your face, I love everything I am. I'm ready to just be me, 'cause here I can set my troubles free. Come tell me your story.
The simplest thing is going to McDonald's and getting breakfast or dinner, or I like food, and for example going to McDonald's and getting a caramel frappuccino, that can just make my day so much better. Same with today. I went and got a few burgers and a frappuccino, and they said they gave me the wrong one at first. They gave me two, then they gave me a new one, so I had two. That just made my whole day. The small things like that can just change the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
Stress eating is bad, but I think food is a great comfort to me too, especially if it's just a small snack, like maybe an apple, banana. We got strawberry chips recently. Those are good.
I gotta be honest, and I'll admit this on camera, I still fiddle with action figures. I do. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I have Terminator action figures though, and I have stuff that's my age, but they're still action figures. It's because I like to make stories. I've always liked to make stories. I'm not exactly a writer. I'm good at writing. Everyone has always told me that I'm a really good writer, that I'm well-spoken, but I don't like to do it as much as I like just making the stories in my head and acting them out. I have a very vivid imagination, and I like to think of these things. So I think that really without having imagination, you really don't have anything.
I enjoy looking after my wife. To her morning coffee, even though she gets up in the afternoon because she works late afternoon shift, so she goes to bed late. I make sure that when she gets up, she has her coffee done. I've cleaned her glasses, turned on her computer and all that. And really small, simple stuff, but it means so much to her.
In my daily work life, stuff that would make me happy is just an easy work day. Not a lazy work day, but an easy work day. Things just fall into line. I can get my work done without any hassle, without any obstacles. It'd be great. It'd be a great work day.
Some of the small things that bring me joy are just completing, just completing something. Whether it be like right now I'm struggling with a paper for college, whether, it's the big task, a big project at work, or just a simple job, that I do, one of the things I do every day, just those simple things, just completing it and getting it done brings me a lot of satisfaction.
So I want a simple life, but I when I have it, I'm unhappy. I feel like I'm wasting my time. I can't sit and play games all day or watch movies. I start feeling like I'm a horrible person. But when I have a ton of things to do, then I get overwhelmed really easily and I get stressed out and it's too much and I can't do all of it. And it's I just want to play video games. And so I don't think there's anything that's good other than a happy medium.
I love math. Have I not mentioned this before? And in university, the only thing that I get to do is sit around and learn new and more math. And I love doing math. So I'm sitting around in university learning about what I love. And what I'm going to do one day as a career is just learn more math.
For me, my day-to-day job is I have my own business, like a small business that my stepdad started. It's a cleaning business. I used to work with him. Me and him would do it together. We would do a few different places, like some banks, a few restaurants, places like that. Then he eventually retired. I took over, and it's just me running it now, and I really enjoy it. I like being my own boss. That's really, really nice.
Defining personal success is tricky because I think it's not a rock solid spot. As you progress through life, your goals and ambitions and what success is to you changes. I personally think success is finding happiness where you are in the situation that you are in, while feeling positive towards the future on some level. And I've got that. I'm really lucky.
The concept of success has to be a very individual thing. If you rely on other people's concepts of success, that's known to be a cause of distress. That's not viable. First of all, it's not internally consistent because everybody has different ideas about what success means and about their concepts of value.
Success is completing an objective. Doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's significant. It's completing an objective. Success, as in the terms of life, that is completing something like fulfilling, meaningful to you. It doesn't have to be meaningful to other people. If it's meaningful to you, that's really all that matters. But if other people find it meaningful, that's even better. But if you don't care about that, then you don't have to. It's not a popularity contest. It's not like, oh, who can have the coolest, the most meaningful life? Who can be the next Gandhi? It's like, no. It's just what's meaningful to you.
When people cross and they run a marathon, they cross the finish line. It's the realization of oh my God, I just ran 26.2 miles. That's the realization of their journey. And that's what people are defining as success. But then what do you do after that? Are you just gonna sit down and not run anymore? Are you gonna not is that it? No, it's not. It's not. You have to look for your next mountain peak.
Being able to go back to, let's say, 20 years old and knowing what I know now, I would probably say save some money, because I've always been one that I got $1 in my pocket, it's burning, I gotta spend it.
There is a saying in the Army: false motivation is better than no motivation. Go in there, try to force a smile, because if you just go in there all, oh, today sucks, we're not going to get anything done today, you're not going to get anything done, you're just going to bring down everybody around you. So at least go in with like a half smile or something. Try and perk everybody up to get the job done.
Living in the now has to be an important part of happiness, for me at least, because that's all I ever have most immediately. That's all I know is this like eternal now. And if I can't appreciate that, if I can't enjoy that, then it's going to be hard to enjoy and appreciate anything, because all of our plans are to make plans for a now that's going to come later, and all of our memories were once, now that have just been passed. And so like that actually is sort of what it comes down to in some ways. Like, you have to be able to appreciate something in the moment, or how are you going to appreciate anything?
If you can make somebody smile and just show them the good in just the day and just give them something to be happy about, then you've done something successful.
On the back of my shirt is a perfect example of this, if you'd like to see. It says, be rootin', be tootin', and by God be shootin', but most importantly, be kind. Words to live by.